Secure. You control all zones. Let's get to it.
Alright, YouTube, what is going on? Mesa back at it with some Destiny. So, you're looking at my first exotic from the House of Wolves. This is the one I picked, the Lord of Wolves shotgun, or that's what they would lead you to believe, but yeah, it feels like a really short-range pulse rifle because, in my humble opinion, when I go up one-on-one gunfights with like a Matador, Fellwinters, or anything like that, I usually get taken out. However, it does meet the fun criteria for me, at least. Okay, see, like when I go into the Crucible play, I try to mix it up. I know Bife, you called me out saying all I use is Suros and Vex, but that's not true. I rely on the Thorn and the Red Death. Come on, who doesn't? I don't know. That's a silly gag right there. But no, I try to mix it up. And you know what? Yes, I do like my auto rifles, but they're in nerf heaven right now. So whenever they come back from the... Actually, they're in nerf hell right now. When they come back from the dead, hopefully I'll be using them again. But this is a lot of fun. I will give it that. It's a lot of fun. When I was getting these clips, all I was doing was just running around using this thing the whole time. And I really didn't have a problem with ammo because you know how they did limit the amount of special ammo you get in PvP. Really not a problem. Just, you know, keep an eye on when it's going to spawn and you will get plenty of ammo for this thing because it doesn't fire like a normal shotgun in terms of you firing off one blast. It's shooting off in these little mini bursts. Now, you also would be led to believe that the range is really short. It didn't feel like it. You know, we'll go into the perks and everything that I choose, but you can pretty much mix it up so that you do get some good range, you do get impact, and you could also keep it stable. For me, you can see Bad Names McGillicuddy there, I was basically hip firing this thing the whole time, and as long as you get up close, you could hip fire people galore with this thing. Now, all the clips you're seeing are me using it in PvP, alright? I got some PvE clips. I'll throw them in at the end. I don't know if they're really even worth watching. I wouldn't use this thing for PvE. I brought it into the weekly heroic, which was summoning pits. So they're all level 32s, I believe. I'm level 34. You'd rather use something else in your exotic slot than this thing, in my humble opinion. But in PvP, it's a hell of a lot of fun. But I was mixing this when I wasn't getting clips for this, when I was using it as my special weapon, I was mixing it with my messenger or my time on target. You know, my Red Death, lately, Red Death has been my beloved gun. I use that thing non-stop, but it takes up an exotic slot. So if you want to use this, I was using time on target, the messenger. Haven't really tried the scholar yet in PvP just yet, but for the most part, just want to pick a legendary that you're most comfortable with. But let's be frank, okay? It looks cool, it sounds cool, it fires cool, it even has like the auto rifle animation when you go to reload it. It has a clip. So let's go in and take a look at the perks. Now, first off, this baby is solar, and when you look at the base stats, you're like, oh my god, this thing's terrible. Terrible rate of fire, range, stability, reload, but the impact is great. Trust me, don't just ignore all that, alright? Let's go into the perks. So, hipfire is going to be your first mod. I use hipfire non-stop because you know me with my shitty aim. I hipfired most of the people in PvP. The next big one is called Devil's Touch, right? So, kills with this weapon rally your nearby allies with +3 recovery for 30 seconds. Now, that's not you, it's just the people that are around you. So I was doing a little poking around Reddit and also Zit Twitter, and I think the Devil's Touch, the area that affects, is basically about a Titan bubble, maybe a little bigger. Not 100% sure on that one. The middle perks you got are all really good perks, but you only want to use one, okay? If you look at speed reload, look at that stability. Use extended mag, look at that stability. What you want to do is combine it with perfect balance and then linear compensator, because watch when I take off linear compensator, look at what happens to the range. I'm going to put on soft ballistics, range just goes to shit. So what you want to use linear compensator to give you a little bit more range, and also combine it with perfect balance to handle the lack of recoil. So here's me tooling around with it in the weekly heroic. So they're level 32s, I'm level 34. You can see as soon as I get a kill, that Lord of Wolves pops up flashing in the left side. So that means if my allies are around me, they're getting that +3 recovery. Is that such a great perk? No, I don't think so. You know, I keep saying the best exotics are the ones that came with the game. I really don't think Dark Below gave us that great ones, except for, well, some people like No Land Beyond, but like Fourth Horseman, but I don't know. I think this could be even better if it had something for that last perk slot. What that is, I don't know. Maybe you guys suggest in the comment section. I wish it had some sort of perk that would benefit you as the player, not the people around you, and not just recovery. Maybe some sort of shield or something. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass here. So that is going to wrap it up, guys. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think, especially those that have this. So you guys having fun with it, or do you think it's kind of lackluster? I got 2 more Elder Ciphers on my other 2 characters, so I'm going to go for the Queensbreaker bow next. vest, and then that whatever sidearm it's called. So that's it. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description. That's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.
Zone A secure.